Hey guys, Thunderset here, and today we're going over a turbo way to Levianeer. So, Levianeer's effects are pretty strong, especially when you're mixing both light and dark. It doesn't target, it's multiple destructions, it plays, it's 3k body, easy to special summon. So, we're building a whole deck around him. We're using Spell Specialists and Charge of the Light Brigade, as you've seen with a lot of decks. It's like pretty much the new way to run a 30 card deck. This isn't even a 30 card deck, it's just get Levianeer and get him out ASAP. So we're doing that with the same Eclipse Werven combo you've seen. We've used it for Judgment Dragon, but now we're using it for Levianeer. So when this boy is sent to the graveyard, even if it's from the deck, from the field, or from your hand, you get to banish your Levianeer. And when he's banished from the graveyard, you get to add that Levianeer to your hand. So there's really only a few ways to banish from the graveyard's Levianeer, and I've now added Squire Saga, as some of you said in the comments, to banish Eclipse Dragon and immediately get whatever your Eclipse Dragon banished himself. Works out very nice. Of course, to get Spell Specialist, we just need 5 different spell cards. We're using Melody of Awakening Dragon. Goes perfect with Levianeer to get him in your hand. 1 Cosmic Cyclone you can pretty much dig for. Solar Recharge to help you dig. And Monster Reincarnation to get your Levianeer out of the graveyard in case you tossed him there. And it also throws a monster into the graveyard for you if you need it. Then we're running 1 Seerkuriboh we also want to dig for, and he's a dark monster. We're running Zephyros because when you use Levianeer's effect, you can't attack. So let's say you are summoning multiple Levianeers, getting tons of destruction, and then you still somehow have Zephyros in your graveyard. He can return a Levianeer to your hand and come out as a body, or you can do it with 1 Levianeer, return it to your hand, special summon him right back out. You'll see in some of the replays I was actually using Bora for a couple of the duels till I actually had to made the play, and I was like, why isn't he special summoning? It's Zephyros who special summons like that, not Bora. You'll see some Bora in the replays, pretty funny stuff. And on top of that, it's just Eclipse Werven to your Levianeer. We also have synchro plays, obviously, with Lumina and Raiden. They're the Wombo combo. That gives you Black Rose, that gives you Lady Every. We have Zeta, we have Destroyer, and like I said, we've now added Squire Saga. I also have Star Eater because 7 plus 4 is Star Eater. You can get him out really quick, real easy also, so it makes for a super strong synchro. Other than that, this deck really does turbo out Levianeer, but I don't know if that's good enough to really bank your whole KC Cup run on. And other than that, Spell Specialist is still as consistent as it's going to get your Charge of the Light Brigade. The techs are pretty good. They help add, they help draw. It's really cool stuff, guys. It's surprising how quick and easy it is to get Levianeer out. You'll see a first turn, you'll see a second turn, all sorts of craziness. So hope you guys enjoy. I hope you're doing well in the KC Cup, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are facing Jesse Anderson. Going second. You really want to go second with this deck, but we'll for sure show you some amazing first turn plays as well. So here we have more than we could want. With double Charge of the Light Brigade, we also have our Levianeer already in hand with that top deck. Our opponent is running 1 simple back row. We use the Light Brigade that dumps an Eclipse Werven, which is going to banish the Levianeer. We use another Light Brigade. Now we're going to use Solar Recharge, throw away a Raiden. That's another Eclipse Werven, nothing to banish this time though. We finally drew into our Cosmic Cyclone. Now we get a Cosmic Cyclone, his Cosmic Cyclone. Normal summon our Lumina. That's a Raiden, that's a Squire Saga. Squire Saga is gonna banish our Eclipse Werven. That's gonna give you Levianeer right back to your hand, like we said. Now you get 1 Chaos Dragon. I still had 11 cards in the graveyard, guys. That was 2 Chaos Dragons coming. Didn't even need their effects. Absolutely great stuff, guys. Okay, here's Seto Kaiba. We're going first. So this deck does have some intimidating first turn plays, as you're going to see here. So we got our Sphere Boy and our Cosmic Cyclone, so that's really good because there are one-ofs. And we, of course, start with a Charge of Light Brigade. We throw away an Awakening and a Levianeer, though, so that's pretty rough. We get to mill even more with our Raiden. That hits an Eclipse Werven, that banishes our Levianeer. That means we can synchro right into a Squire Saga, banish that Eclipse Werven. Now we add that back to our hand. Banish 3, we banish 3 light, so we get to special summon our Raiden. When you banish only light to summon your Levianeer, you get to special summon any monster from your graveyard in defense position. We summon our level 4 tuner, +7. That's an 11-star eater first turn with the Levianeer. Sitting there, guys, with a Cosmic Cyclone. Absolutely crazy. Here we're fighting a Blue Eyes Levianeer. He's ending his phase. We Cosmic Cyclone his Karma Cut, but he did discard a Stone of Ancients. We're just going to give him an old school Blue Eyes cutscene, but we've already been over this deck with those very cards, so we'll get on with it. But good boy, Star Eater. Nice and easy over him, unaffected by card effects. Plenty for lethal. Easy duel, guys. Okay, here's little Yugi once again. We're going first. He's got Dark Magician Girl and Yami Merrick using my monster cards. Here we have a pretty good hand. We're going to start with the Melody of Awakening. That sends our Eclipse Werven. It would trigger his effect, but you would never use a Melody of Awakening to trigger his effect because you'll just get both your Levianeers with it anyway. So now we're searching Lumina with our Charge of the Light Brigade. We normal special summon another one of her. Then we mill 4, only 4 cards left in our deck with 2 Levianeers. So that's why we bring out the 2 for extra milling, just to get all the resources we need for these Levianeers. Turns out we're fighting a Gladiator Beast with no back row, so that should be pretty easy for us to overcome with all these instances of destruction. Here comes one. We're going to hit the 2 big boys. And I don't think we're going to use another. We're just going to special summon, hit him for, or destroy the monster. Now we go. I eventually removed this card for Reincarnation, Monster Reincarnation, not Monster Reborn. This one's a little better. Reincarnation is a little better than Monster Reborn, because your opponent's pretty much never going to give you your Chaos Dragon. But as you saw, a Gladiator Beast deck with no back row is not going to stand up to this deck. Great stuff, guys. Okay, Yugi, little Yugi. Let's see what he's got. We're doing the dual leveling up. This was back in the first stage. Spell Specialist. He's staying consistent with a red theme over there. We have Reincarnation. We have a Light Brigade. We have Sphere Boys, Black Wings. Our opponent is 6 Sam. Sets 2 back row. We're going to Light Brigade. We dump a Lumina and a Levianeer, as well as our Awakening. Lumina's going to discard a Blackwing monster. We're going to special summon another Lumina. We should have probably done the, obviously the Raiden and special summon the Raiden, but we did it backwards a little. We still got there eventually, and we're going to Black Rose the field. Just put a little bit of extra into the graveyard. We probably would have liked to keep that Sphere Kuribo, but what are you going to do? So then we special summon our boy, no effect needed, hit him for 3k. We destroyed like a wall of D and just a face down Power of the Guardian, super random, but great stuff, guys. Okay, Tyranno Hasselberry, super random character to run into. He's probably using that life thing though. He's going for a dual level rank up. So we have our Eclipse Werven, Illumina, and the Charge of the Light Brigade. We throw away a Chaos and a Sphere Boy. Search that Raiden. Now we're going to Solar Recharge on that Raiden, because we're just going to special summon him right back. Eclipse Werven has no target to hit. We're going to throw away another Eclipse Werven with no target to hit to special summon a Raiden. 10 cards in our graveyard already. We're going to sit on a Fortune Lady Every and have a live Levianeer next turn. Here our opponent's using Pyramid of Wonders, which is zombie support, which means sheer Nui, so he's going Saga. That protects him from one instance of destruction, but not banishment, so he gets banished. We banish 3 to bring out the Levianeer, normal summon our Black Swing monster, that is not the proper monster, and then hit him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. So, this deck, it's crazy how fast it gets Levianeer out, guys. It's really intimidating. Eclipse Werven works really well, especially with Squire Saga. It's only 20 cards, Spell Specialist, so you're really getting Light Brigade. really quick, guys. It's a really intimidating deck. I don't know if it's consistent enough. I just don't know if it has enough depth, because once you run out of a couple of Levianeer plays, that's all your deck has, and that's it. So I don't know if I trust it in a KC Cup run, but it might be capable. If you guys really like Levianeer and you're just trying to do everything with it, you got Eclipse Warven too somehow, because I understand that's a very, very old card. Give it a try. It's crazy how consistent it is. And thanks for watching, guys.